Hey guys, Angela here with Healthy Body Bakery. So, this is going to be a super short video. I got friends over and they brought salmon and fish and big old steak for Conrad. And Daryl says, sorry Angela, no dessert. So, I own and run a bakery and this is all I love to do. So I'm like, okay, I've got to be able to whip up dessert, right? So get your pen and paper ready. I have given you this recipe before. But this is just a go-to that you can do anytime. You ready? So, first of all, I need a fruit base or a vegetable base. I have frozen mangoes from Clint Ryder. Clint, if you're watching this, thank you. I need at least a cup. No less than 3/4 cup, no more than a cup and a half to either make a dozen muffins or this is a typical bread loaf, like a dessert banana bread loaf. The original recipe 17 years ago came from banana bread that I used to make, but you can use zucchini, carrots, apples. Today it's mangoes. So, and then we're going to need, so it's 6 ingredients. You're going to need a healthy grain, healthy sweetener, healthy oil, healthy eggs, baking soda. There's our 5, and our 6th ingredient is our fruit or vegetable. Let's go down a little pantry here. What do I got? I've got a gluten-free mix, and I've got Spelt. Anytime I have a choice to choose ancient grains, I'm doing it. So I got my Spelt flour. I might have to go dig into the big pantry. I don't think I have any sweetener in the upstairs here, but I know I have about 30 or 40 pounds of Demerara downstairs. So I'm going to go grab me some Demerara from downstairs. I'm going to grab olive oil. I got one more handy dandy trick for you today. I don't have any baking soda in the house. In the event that your recipe calls for only baking soda like this sweet loaf does, you can use twice the baking powder as a rule of thumb to make up for that. So I'm grabbing here it is. It's my special Doug Jeffords makes this corn-free baking powder for Healthy Body Bakery. So I've got my Spelt flour. Forgive me, I'm holding my phone here and kind of crazy. I got my olive oil. I'm going to go downstairs and get my Demerara. I need my eggs. It's going to happen to be 2 eggs. I've got duck eggs today from my sweet friend Carol. So if you want duck eggs, I can't sell them through the bakery, but I can sell them personally. Message me on Facebook if you want some organic duck eggs. I'd be glad to get you some. I pay $6 a dozen to her, not looking to make anything. Be glad to sell them to you for what she sells them to me for, just from a personal. This is not Healthy Body Bakery for that. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to get me some sweetener. I'm winded, ran upstairs. So, just got me a big old cup of sweetener. I'm not going to use all this, by the way. So let me turn this around, show you what I got. All right, forgive my messy. I just whipped this together and I said, you know what? I'm just going to videotape this because this is how this rolls. I didn't plan on this. Look at my kitchen counter. You can see it's a mess. There you have it. But I grabbed my mangoes. I've got my Spelt flour. I've got my olive oil. I got my corn-free baking powder. I got my eggs. And I got my sweetener. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ingredients. Here we go. Right there is a basis for bread you can make the rest of your life. 1.5 cups of healthy grain. 3/4 to 1 cup of healthy sweetener. 2 eggs. 1 teaspoon baking soda. I put 2 teaspoons baking powder. Because if you don't have baking soda and you have baking powder, you just use twice as much. A 1/2 cup olive oil. That is the base. And I have about 1.5 cups of mango. Put it all in there. Frontwards, backwards, sideways, doesn't matter. All that matters now is that if I get this mixed up. Yeah, everything can go in there. I'm making some mango muffins. Yeah, they can all go in there, you can. Conrad's putting the salmon away. It was yummy. I put quite a bit of mangoes in there, so hopefully it'll rise. Because sometimes, if you remember from my pineapple buckwheat muffin video, I was concerned about the juice from the pineapples making them almost too moist and not allowing them to rise. So, bada bing, bada boom, and that's it. We got mango muffins. Be right back. Okay, so because I was lazy, I don't feel like putting all the muffin cups, and so I'm just going to make a small bundt cake. So here's our mango mixture, and you can make whatever you want out of it. It's really the original recipe for one bread loaf pan, 5 by 9. So you could probably make maybe 2 8-inch round cakes if you're trying to make a cake, a dozen small muffins like the regular home style, maybe 6 jumbo. So here we go. I'm making a bundt cake so I can throw it all in there and be done. Bada bing, bada boom. Grease the bottom of my pan. And I'm going to put it in the oven for about 350. I like to bake with olive oil. And when you do bake with olive oil, because it is healthier, you don't want to bake it over 350 degrees. So, I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to guess this is going to take about 40 minutes. But basically, don't get too hung up on trying just to read directions for direction's sake. Just have an eye for yourself. Feel it. You can put a toothpick in the center. But because of the olive oil and the ancient grains, it's going to be more moist than like Betty Crocker. But it's not going to be super wet. So if you put a toothpick in and you come out and it's still wet, then keep baking it. But if you don't see anything but a little bit of a moist residue, actually like in crumbles, I'd pull it. Alrighty, this cake has been in here for 40 minutes. Let's take a look-see. Okay. Boy, that looks really close. It's already cracked, browning on the edges. I am going to shut the oven off and put it back in there for just a couple more minutes. Ow, let me drop it. French Teresa and Daryl. And what's the score right now? Playing spades, girls against the guys. Oh, the girls are ahead. But if you know spades, we have 9 bags, so we're probably fixing to go back behind. But anyway, this did not rise very well, but it looks super yummy. Almost has a, looks like a pineapple upside down cake. I'm going to go ahead and touch this because I can. So I grabbed some heavy whipping cream, and you just whip it on high. I took our Demerara, and I Cuisinart it down to make kind of like a powdered sugar. So you take this, and if you got like a little bullet or something like that, you make powdered sugar. It's Demerara powdered sugar, and you whip it on high with heavy whipping cream, and boom. We're going to put our whipping cream on top of our mango cake, and voila. Oh, and look at Daryl's putting a little more powdered sugar on top. That we Cuisinart it. Oh, that looks super yummy. Voila. And there you have it.